As part of one of this year's main budget bills, the Montana legislature established a select committee to plan for the state's correctional facilities, both immediate improvements and long-term needs. That committee held its first hearing Tuesday here at the state capitol.
Corrections facility is really something that should have been dealt with a long time ago, so I'm excited about this committee.
As of this week, Montana State Prison housed nearly 1,600 inmates, and the Montana Department of Corrections reported another 1,200 in state or contracted facilities. In 2020, the department commissioned a strategic planning report, projecting the need for almost 1,000 more beds over the next 20 years. But leaders said there have been a lot of changes in law and policy since then, and they said they want to take another look at the data as their work goes on.
You've got to get some basic information pulled together if we're going to start talking about a future direction for the department.
I believe providing this committee with the most updated data is probably the best way moving forward.
During the 2023 legislative session, lawmakers approved more than $200 million for infrastructure projects at Montana State Prison alone.
Thank you all for the support this past session, historic for our department. I cannot tell you how excited we are for the future. A lot of work ahead of us, but it's all good.
Several of the projects funded are anticipated to expand available beds, both at the prison and at planned facilities like a sex offender treatment center and a new pre-release center. But those will all take time. In the shorter term, the legislature also provided funding to contract with a facility for 120 prison beds. Corrections Director Brian Gutkin says they've opened a request for proposals which will close later this month. During the legislative session, lawmakers' discussion focused on a private CoreCivic facility in Arizona, but leaders say they wanted the process to be open to other potential partners. This committee is set to meet quarterly, and they hope to have a report ready to present early next fall. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.